Moles spend almost their entire lives underground. They have very small eyes that don't work very well. So, why do moles live underground? Why don't they just stay above ground where it's nice and sunny? Hi, and welcome to Life Noggin. Today, we're going to find out why moles live underground. Moles belong to a group of mammals called moles, which is also the name of the family that includes shrews, hedgehogs, and even elephants. There are over 300 species of mole living in various parts of the world today. And no, despite what you might think, not all moles can be found in your garden. For example, there are also marine moles that live in the ocean. Now, most moles prefer to live in temperate climates with long, cool winters and warm summers. However, some species have adapted to live much farther north, like the star-nosed mole, which is found in Canada and Alaska. Even this little guy prefers to live underground. But why? Well, for starters, moles have poor eyesight. Most species have small dark eyes with thin skin above them that offer very little protection. These features make it difficult for moles to see predators approaching, but it does help them detect the vibrations created by nearby tunneling predators such as foxes or badgers. Moles can then use these vibrations to escape through their own tunnels before the predator reaches them. This is helpful since being hunted is one of the many dangers that moles face. Moles are often hunted by foxes, snakes, owls, and other predators. Additionally, moles can be killed by cars while crossing roads and highways. Not to mention, moles can be poisoned by pesticides that are meant to kill other animals in the garden, such as ladybugs and earthworms, which are also a food source for moles. All these reasons might contribute to why moles spend so much time underground. However, there are a few other advantages to living underground. Moles are small proto-whistlers. Being small helps them get around easily in their underground tunnels. However, some species, like the European mole, can grow to be about 2 feet long, including their tail, and the giant hairy-nosed mole can grow to be over 4 feet long. Even so, all moles have stout, sturdy bodies that allow them to dig through the toughest soils at incredible speeds. A mole's front feet are large and equipped with sharp claws that are perfect for digging. Their strong legs allow them to kick soil out of their way as they tunnel, and special, flexible ribs allow their body to move from side to side as they burrow. The shape of a mole's skull also helps it dig. You see, moles have shortened, sturdy skulls, which is an adaptation that helps protect them from injury while digging. Their skulls also have tall, rounded brain cases, which help support their large brains, which require lots of energy to keep moving around underground. And their narrow jaws are connected to strong neck muscles, which help them power through soil while searching for food. Moles are even able to sense objects smaller than a sesame seed. Their highly developed sense of touch allows them to feel tiny roots and distinguish them from larger grubs or worms. Moles use their sensitive snouts to carefully probe the soil, feeling for tasty treats. When they find something to eat, they quickly gobble it up. moles, are actually carnivorous and insectivorous, eating mostly earthworms and other invertebrates. However, they will occasionally eat the roots of plants and fungi. Although moles can't see well, they can hear quite well. They communicate with each other using high-pitched squeals, whistles, and clicks that echo through the tunnels. These sounds help them locate each other or warn each other of danger. Moles also have special glands near their eyes that secrete mucus. This helps keep the soil from drying out as they dig, and although moles spend most of their time alone, they sometimes come together to mate. After the male fertilizes the female, she will give birth to several baby moles, or pups, a few weeks later. She will feed and care for her pups until they are ready to venture out into the world on their own. So, although there are advantages to living above ground, like being able to see the beautiful sunshine and flowers, there are even more advantages to living below. Moles have evolved to be excellent diggers and hunters, perfectly suited to their subterranean lifestyle. Moles may be small and kind of creepy looking, but they play an important role in their ecosystem by aerating the soil as they dig and by helping to control populations of insects and other invertebrates. So next time you see a mole, remember that although it might look strange, it's perfectly suited to its environment. So, do you know any fun mole facts? Share them with us in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about weird mole facts, click here. As always, this has been your host. Don't forget to keep on thinking.